Today, we're announcing that the Department of Energy is partnering with Nvidia to build 7 new AI supercomputers to advance our nation's science. I have to have a shout out for Secretary Chris Wright. He has brought so much energy to the DOE, a surge of energy, a surge of passion to make sure that America leads science again.
Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang just made a massive announcement that's sending shockwaves through the tech world and possibly reshaping the balance of power between the US and China. 7 new AI supercomputers, billion-dollar partnerships, and even deals with the US Department of Energy. This is not just another product launch. This is Nvidia trying to cement America's dominance in artificial intelligence. Let's take a look at the report from Yahoo Finance covering Jensen's big GTC announcement.
Give us any greater line of sight, any clarity into that debate, AI boom or AI bubble.
Josh, good to see you. The Super Bowl of AI now happens more than one time a year. That's great. It was a big moment, and you saw the stock rally over $200. Big inflection, big moment for the company. And I've been trying to burst the bubble bear's bubble for some time now. Everyone's saying it's a bubble. Well, Jensen came out and helped my cause. He basically said he has line of sight to $500 billion in revenue for Blackwell Rubin through the end of 2026. And those partnerships that you mentioned, whether it's CrowdStrike, whether it's Palantir, whether it's ServiceNow, the DOE, these are all commitments to consume massive amounts of AI, massive amounts of GPUs, all of this infrastructure that people are questioning. Is it a circular deal? Are there only a couple of companies benefiting? We are seeing that moment, Josh, where the pivot happens, where people are willing to spend money to get value from AI. I've been saying this for a while. Jensen did a great job validating it today.
What you just saw isn't hype. It's Nvidia turning its vision into national infrastructure. Let's break this down. Partnerships with Uber, CrowdStrike, Palantir, and now the Department of Energy show Nvidia isn't just selling GPUs. It's embedding itself into every layer of America's digital ecosystem. When Huang says he sees $500 billion in revenue through 2026, he's not bluffing. These aren't speculative AI startups. These are enterprise and government deals with real budgets and long-term demand. But there's a flip side. Some analysts are calling this a circular economy. Nvidia invests in partners that then buy Nvidia chips. It's brilliant vertical control, but it also raises a key question. Is this innovation or consolidation? Either way, Nvidia is building the foundation for AI dominance. And as their market cap closes in on $5 trillion, it's clear. This is no bubble. This is the boom the bears didn't want to believe in.
Working together to connect these Nvidia Drive Hyperion cars into a global network. And now in the future, you'll be able to hail up one of these cars, and the ecosystem is going to be incredibly rich, and we'll have Hyperion or robo-taxi cars all over the world.
Joining me now on the ground from DC, our very own tech editor, Dan Howley. Dan.
Yeah, Josh, obviously a ton of announcements here from Jensen, from NVIDIA. He's just had a press Q&A where he was discussing things related to the US and China, basically saying how the US is ahead as far as AI goes, way ahead as far as chips go, but there is the risk of falling behind if we don't continue to invest in AI and continue to see immigrants come in and start to work in those areas. He also, during the event itself, laid out a number of announcements, including a deal with Lilly, which will see that company take 1,000 GPUs to work on drug discovery. Also working with, obviously, the Department of Energy, building out 7 supercomputers for the department, including one that will have 10,000 GPUs, and then just a litany of other deals, such as with CrowdStrike, and so on and so forth. And this is just kind of the cadence that we see with NVIDIA events, where they host these big get-togethers, these GTC conferences, whether here in DC, the main one in San Jose, or across the world, and they have these major announcements, and it helps to push the stock price forward. I think it's worth pointing out this all comes as the company's market cap closely approaches the $5 trillion mark. The company hit $4 trillion in July.
This is TheCryptagon. Stay sharp, stay informed.